Andy Nunley alongside for another edition of Dial a Deal, a sponsored edition.
It's Tuesday at Twice Plus Resale, which means it's Manager Special Day, and today is $2 Tuesday, Brent.
I get jokes.
Yeah, all ladies and men's pants, toys, puzzles, and Thanksgiving decor, only $2 each today only.
Wow. So you can, make your old shack look like a festive wonderland for pennies on the dollar today is what you're saying.
Yes.
All right, check it out. It's at the Twice Plus Resale store in the Batesville Shopping Village. In the Dial a Deal mailbag today, we have for you a 5-month-old registered baby doll Southland lamb flock. Is that what they call it, a flock?
I think so.
They've got multiple lambs, is what I'm saying. Brown female, $200. Brown wether, $175. I don't know if they just have one of each or if they got 30 of each, but you call them and figure it out.
That's right.
593-1756, 593-1756 for the lambs. It's almost time for Thanksgiving. Maybe people are tired of turkey. I'm just saying.
You know what lamb makes? What
is well made with lamb?
Yeah, thanks, Brent. Whoo, shepherd's pie.
Oh, that's right. Well, that's called shepherd's pie for a reason, right?
Yep.
812-934-5112 if you want to be on Dial a Deal today, Veterans Day, a day when we honor anyone who served in Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan, or in George Santos' case, all three. No, he's a liar, but we do honor our veterans today.
Yeah.
And wish them well. Certainly, I've just in the last few minutes before this very program, finished my Veterans Day blog post, WRBI-Radio.com, if you want to check that out.
Oh, I look forward to it.
I put words together as well as I can. I am as the good Lord made me, as they would say. So I'm not necessarily the most cogent columnist on the planet, but I try.
Yeah. We have a lot of family members between the two of us that are veterans.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Special shout out to them today.
Probably don't want to get into naming names because we'd leave somebody out. And then somebody
I feel horrible.
Jell-O's celebrating its 125th anniversary today.
Oh.
That's right. 125 years ago, somebody injected dye into glop and became a billionaire.
It's tasty, though.
It is. I think it was made with horses' hooves originally. It may still be, right? The gelatin.
It does still have animal byproduct in it somehow because my vegan friend doesn't eat it.
Yeah, can't eat that if you're vegan. And can't eat anything, by the way, if you're vegan, hardly.
Yeah.
Heavy drinking as youth could lead to career success, according to a recent study. It also makes Skibbity Toilet much more enjoyable.
I still don't understand that.
I do not either. 812-934-5112 if you want to be on Dial a Deal. Remember the girls that called up and
yes,
sang Skibbity Toilet to us? I need to pull that. I don't have that audio at the ready, but I need to pull that up and have that again on the program. That always brought a little joy to me when I didn't know what it meant, but whenever I could play it, it was always funny.
It was. It is. They could harmonize, man.
Yeah, they could. If you turn that all the effort they put into the evil of Skibbity Toilet and use the powers for good, man, they'd be the next Taylor Swift or whoever. 812-934-5112 for Dial a Deal. Banks are closed. Post office is closed. Dial a Deal open for business. A bear broke into a Colorado home twice in one night.
Wow.
I feel like this was targeted, responded the homeowner, Goldilocks. And the Rockefeller Christmas tree has arrived in New York City.
Oh, fun.
Next year, it'll take longer to arrive because new Mayor Mamdani will force it to take a free city bus.
It's always fun to watch him unfurl that hideous thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's so ugly till they zhuzh it up.
Yeah, they make it look pretty nice, though, don't they, by the end of it all?
It's basically a bald tree, and they add branches to it. It's crazy fun.
And I can't forget about this. Shame on me for not mentioning it yesterday. This is National Recycling Week.
Oh.
In fact, we asked artificial intelligence to give us a list of things to recycle, and this is what we got.
In honor of National Recycling Week, we want to remind you of things that can be recycled, like bottles, certain plastic containers, that white little table-looking thingy in your pizza box. What is that thing even called? I mean, do they have a name for it at the pizza place? Does someone say, we need more little white mouse tables? You'd think the people who work at the recycling plant see millions of those. What are the chances that those little pizza tables would be made into a white plastic patio table? That would be funny. Anyway, remember to recycle. It makes the world a better place. One pizza box, white little table looking thingy at a time.
Yeah, I'm not sure AI is not quite there just yet.
Yeah, my dad built me some Barbie house furniture with those
little cheese retainers.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what they're actually called in the industry. We'll have to ask Mr. Ison, but I imagine them being called cheese retainers.
They keep the box from sticking to your toppings, right?
Yeah. Well, they keep and also the cheese from all congregating to the middle.
Oh, okay.
I think too when it's hot, right? Couldn't it run down the slant of the? I don't know. Maybe he'll tell us.
Yeah.
Call in 812-934-5112 if you know.
Yeah. Only if you know. No more speculating. Brent and I
Right.
done enough of that.
We've done plenty of BS about it. We want the real facts now. A new gene editing drug could reduce high cholesterol with just one shot. However, that progress would be completely reversed with just one visit to Burger King.
That sounds like a cool drug, though.
Yeah. Going to help a lot of people, hopefully.
Wow.
And it'll be $1 million a shot, I'm sure, in our current healthcare system. The Supreme Court rejected a call to overturn same-sex marriage. And I'm sure I speak for all husbands when I ask, what about straight marriage? Could we get that overturned? Maybe, please?
No.
812-934-5112 if you want to be on Dial a Deal today. Well, this is kind of a new feature I'm experimenting with. See what you think of this. Today, November 11th.
Yeah.
And, just see what you think of this new feature.
This day in history. Today is 11/11/25. 14 years ago, on this day, it was 11/11/11. That's this day in history.
No, it doesn't really go anywhere, did it? That's kind of didn't deliver. I don't think you'll be hearing that again on the program.
Yeah, pass.
812-934-5112. More Dial a Deal is straight ahead.
This portion of the show is being brought to you by Gillette's new Lady Pledge, the only product on the market that waxes a woman's legs while she shaves them.
The American chartered by Congress 100 years ago, is our nation's largest wartime veteran service organization. The Legion is dedicated to helping service members, mentoring youth, supporting their communities, and promoting national security. On November 11th, we salute our veterans across the land and right here at home.
Joining WRBI and saluting veterans this Veterans Day are
Ison's Family Pizza,
Gilliland Howell Funeral Home,
Chairman John Moten and the Ripley County Republican Party,
French and Associates Land Surveying,
Franklin County Farmers Mutual Insurance,
and Matt Moore Law Office.
Did you know Peter Paul Office Equipment acquired Batesville business machines from Kurt Mergenthal? Peter Paul isn't just the place to think of when you think copiers and printers. They're now your complete source for all your office supplies. Everything from paper clips to office furniture. Peter Paul has it all.
This is Dave Gutzwiller, owner of Peter Paul Office Equipment. I work on Lanier, Ricoh, Sharp, Kyocera, Mita, and Canon copiers, along with HP and Lexmark printers.
So give Peter Paul a call, 812-934-3410.
I'm WRBI meteorologist Paul Frobley with Southeastern Indiana's most reliable forecast. Daytime highs approaching 39 today. Under overcast skies, winds out of the southwest, 8 to 15 miles per hour. Lows dip down to about 33 tonight, partly cloudy skies. Daytime highs approaching 53 tomorrow, mainly clear skies. Daytime highs approaching 54 Thursday, under partly cloudy skies. 58 Friday, slight chance of rain. Currently, it's 23 degrees.
Today is Veterans Day.
Thank you for your service.
The Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines,
and the Coast Guard.
Thank you for your service.
Today is Veterans Day.
Thank you for your service.
A day to honor all military service members.
Honor military servicemen and women.
Service and sacrifice.
Risk their lives for their country.
Thank you for your service.
So let's say a big thank you
to all the veterans.
Happy Veterans Day.
Showtime.
Yes, Veterans Day today. There's the list of observances at WRBIRadio.com. Most of them passed. A lot of them were this morning. Some were over the weekend, which we inexplicably still have those up on the website. Annie?
Well, I left them in case people were like, oh, I know Greensburg always has the parade. When is it?
Okay.
I didn't want people to go there today thinking it was today and it was Saturday.
That's a good point. That's a good point for
normally
inaction.
But I did start to edit it this weekend, and I thought...
You've got a lot on your plate. Most of it meat and carbs. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
Chicken today.
That's right. Farmer's Almanac is going to cease publication after 200 years.
What?
Yes. That's awful. No more Farmer's Almanac. I think what I'll miss most is the swimsuit issue. I was always...
I don't know what my grandfather's going to do with himself.
Right.
He doesn't internet.
I tell you what he's not going to be doing. He's not going to be watching John Wayne movies. Doesn't like that guy. Loves Westerns, doesn't like John Wayne. On this, I must disagree with you, Lester.
Yeah, I don't get... No one in our family understands his reasoning on that.
Was my dad's favorite. I like a good Duke flick. You telling me The Searchers is not a great American film? Come on.
I don't know how... If you love Westerns, and he loves Westerns, how you don't like John Wayne.
Doesn't like John Wayne.
It makes no sense.
The Supreme Court rejected a call to overturn. I already told you about that, didn't I?
Yeah.
I gotta check these off after I go. Sometimes I can lose my place.
Well, or just flip them at me.
Yeah, well, they're not all on their own page, though, are they?
Sports Choice.
Former NFL Commissioner Paul Tagliabue, who ran the league from 1989 to 2006, has died at the age of 84. He is being remembered as the last commissioner to ever see the Dallas Cowboys get past the first round of the playoffs.
Sports Choice.
Last one. They never will again.
Oh.
The New York Giants fired head coach Brian Daboll. During his time on the sidelines, he saw more collapses than Dick Van Dyke's wife.
Sports Choice.
A rueful head shake from Annie on that one. Today, not only Veterans Day, it is also National Origami Day. So, make your favorite veteran a paper swan. I don't know.
That'd be cool, especially if you made it out of money and handed it to him.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Make it out of a C note.
Yeah.
Be a big spender. Why not? And you know the saying, we have food at home?
Yes.
Well, how about we have Waffle House at home? There is a house in Kentucky that's up for sale. You could commute, Annie. It comes with a basement inspired by an old Waffle House. It has booths, a bar, like a counter, lunch counter that they have, and a jukebox in which I assume you could play the Waffle Shuffle or one of those other specialty tunes they have. So if you want to, your dream home is just a Google away there, Annie.
I love Waffle House.
Yeah.
I grew up on it. It's a thing.
812-934-5112 if you want to be on Dial a Deal. What is the most dreaded task among the folks in their tweens and their chores? The most dreaded one is cleaning their room.
I said, don't disturb me while I'm cleaning my room.
From Scary Movie there. 70% of them say it's their worst task. What charmed lives they lead. The study also found that the biggest motivator to make tweens do chores? Cash. Really? We got to bribe them to chip in for the family? Come on.
Yeah. It works, though.
Suppose so. 812-934-5112 for Dial a Deal. I mentioned this earlier in the program, but it's worth revisiting. Jell-O celebrating their 125th anniversary. To celebrate, they have made limited edition No Thanks Thanksgiving molds, turning gross Thanksgiving sides like Brussels sprouts, cranberry sauce, and pecan pie into Jell-O desserts. Now, to be clear, they're not offering Jell-O that's flavored like these things. They're just molds in the shape. So you can say, I ate Brussels sprouts while you ate Jell-O shaped like Brussels sprouts is what you did.
Gotcha.
So it's just kind of a little jokey joke there. If you want to have that finicky eater at your Thanksgiving feast, you can use those.
There's a famous online influencer, I guess. And her name is called that Midwestern Mom, and she's in Wisconsin. She has this really crazy Wisconsin accent that she puts on. It's a persona
over the top, yeah.
And she makes the crazy Jell-O concoctions from the 50s. Like, people will submit them to her, and it's the funniest thing to watch her try them.
Told you about that bear that broke into a home in Colorado twice in one night?
Yeah.
It's a real deal. Here are the residents yelling at the bear, then talking about the deputies who came to their home to take care of the situation.
Get out! Oh my God. Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
I have never been more grateful for men with guns in my entire life. Like, officers, thank you. For your courage. This is bad.
Well, that's the last time they smear honey on their threshold, I guess.
Wow.
812-934-5112 for Dial a Deal. So badly hoping to get a call today.
Yeah.
The 44-year-old man in Florida named Peter Riera was arrested for opening fire on 3 others after an argument outside a bar over the question, how many eggs chickens can lay? And who among us hasn't been in a gunfight over that topic?
Every day, Brent.
Thankfully, no one was hurt. This is Master Sergeant Dominic Meesty, and Public Information Officer also is another title he holds with the local PD there, talking about what happened.
The shooter evidently raises chickens, and the conversation was about how many eggs a chicken can lay. One victim ran out into the roadway trying to get away from the shooter. The other 2 victims hid. We had several phone calls. The shooter himself called 911. Arming yourself with a handgun when you're under the influence is not a good idea. There's never going to be a good outcome with that.
No, I think that's good advice there from the officer. Let's all remember that, shall we? I mean, I guess the answer is what? For the most productive of hens at their peak productivity, you're going to get nearly an egg a day, right? You're going to get 5 or 6 eggs a week.
I thought that this was not a disputable thing. Like, we all know. Well, okay. Most people in our area.
Yeah, here in the rural areas, yeah. People who trade chickens on dial-a-deal.
Yeah.
Maybe not everybody.
Egg a day, leave it alone.
Right. That's the best you're going to do. And probably not quite that.
Yeah.
812-934-5112 for Dial-a-Deal. If you would like to be on it, WRBI Dial-a-Deal.
Good morning. My phone number is 1-812-416-6562. I understood from the other day when I called something about my phone wasn't working or that I didn't my phone number, whatever. I got the miscellaneous for sale briefly, and that go with that. Call about my number again you have. Thank you.
All right, there you go. What an enticing call to call him about miscellaneous.
And if you call him, it'll say that the phone number is not in service.
Fine. Let's not relitigate that again. 812-934-5112, our number for Dial-a-Deal. With Wicked for Good hitting theaters on the 21st, it must be good timing to auction off the original Wicked Witch's hat.
Wow.
The pointy black hat that Margaret Hamilton wore in 1939's The Wizard of Oz is going to be auctioned off December 3rd. Would you look surprised by that?
I just feel like that should be in the Smithsonian or something with the ruby slippers.
It's in private hands. There was multiple pairs of the ruby slippers, and one pair sold for $28 million last year. I happen to remember that. The hat just sold for last year at $2.93 million. I'm going to say 10. I'm going to say it'll go for 10 this time around.
Give me back my slippers. I'm the only one that knows how to use them. They're no use to you. Give them back. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
They'll never be worth quite what the slippers were because they weren't the major plot point that the slippers were. WRBI Dial-a-Deal.
Yes, we have 2 7-month-old roosters for sale. One is a barred rock, and you can reach us at 593-7095, please.
All right, thank you, and good luck. Certainly no argument about how many eggs they will lay, because it will be 0. Unless you've missexed them, I suppose. 2 7-month-old roosters, 593-7093, 593-7093, if you care to connect with that woman. 812-934-5112 for Dial-a-Deal. We would love to hear from you on today's program. I do have this interesting item. You know, the AI is turning one genre of song into another these days.
Yeah.
And you're not a fan?
I just pay the artists to do it. Anyway.
Well, some of the artists aren't interested in doing that. For instance, I don't think Willie Nelson would ever have turned his classic hit into a glam metal version of it. Recognize it?
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Well, it's peppy. Why not?
The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Going places that I've never been.
All right, that's probably about enough of that, I believe. Glam Willie Nelson there. And that's about going to do it for Dial-a-Deal. We do have a Hoosier history highlight for you, though, today.
We call ourselves Hoosiers. Back home again.
date in 1933, Governor Paul V. McNutt led dedication ceremonies for the Indiana World War Memorial. The cornerstone was laid in 1927 by General John Blackjack Pershing, who led the American Expeditionary Forces in World War I. That's going to do it for Dial a Deal today. We hope you have a good Veterans Day.
ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. The Senate passing the funding bill that lays the groundwork for reopening the federal government. The House is expected to take up the bill tomorrow. ABC's Jay O'Brien has the latest from Capitol Hill.
Even with an end to this record-breaking shutdown in sight, food banks across the country say they're seeing a surge in demand with lines wrapping around the block. Organizers in Seattle warning the effects of the shutdown will linger even after the government is ultimately funded, as those 42 million Americans relying on SNAP federal food assistance